Let's have a look at online meetings. The system supports online meetings, and these can be found under the marketing section. So let's open up this dialog form right here. We can schedule online meetings, or we can immediately start meetings right now. The interfaces are the same, so I'm going to start a meeting right now so we can have the full effect. So in order to start a meeting right now, we have to enter some information to make this a little bit easier. So maybe we give the meeting a title. So we'll call this one, let's say, Meet Now. And what we have right here, we can select attendees. So in this drop-down box right here, it will list all the members that exist in your site. So it makes it very easy and quick to be able to just meet with somebody that's a member of the site. So I'm going to select David James right here. Or we could also go in here and just add more email addresses in this list as well to also invite some people that are not part of your community already. So we also do have to select a presenter right here. So here we can put some text into the email that's going to be sent out inviting people. So right here, so we put something in there and we hit next. Another feature that we have in our online meetings is that we can ask a survey after the meeting has concluded. So usually we don't use this too much if we had ad hoc meetings with someone, but we can also use this system to maybe hold a small little webinar. And during a webinar, it's very customary that at the end of it we want to ask some questions about how people like the webinar, for example. And so we can have a few different types of questions we can ask right here. We can do single answers, which is a checkbox, which is a radio button interface, multiple answers where people can select checkboxes, or free-form answers in a single line, or even multiple lines if we want to get a little bit more information. But in this case, we're just going to skip this step, as if we don't want to do any survey questions. So we get a small little preview right here, so we can see who are the attendees we're inviting, who are the presenters, etc. If we're happy with all of this, we can hit finish and start. So since this is an instant meeting, actually the meeting will start right away. So in here we see the meeting interface opening. If this would have been an invite, then emails would have gotten sent out, of course. It would have been scheduled for a certain time, and also we have options in those emails that will allow you to add calendar items to the calendars out there. So here we go, the connection now has been established, and so this is not only a way to just share your screen and record, which is one thing we can do, but we also have a little whiteboard right here, which will allow us to do some drawings right on here, and we can even share files as well and upload different things into this working area so that you can maybe work on documents together or hash out some ideas. As I already mentioned, we can share our screen right here, and we can record these meetings as well. After we record some of these meetings, they're going to be available again in this drop-down list of online meetings. And we also support being able to switch presenters that we have part of the meeting. And even from this spot, if the meeting is going but you forgot to invite somebody, you still have a chance right here to email additional people and get them into the meeting. And we also have a little chat functionality right here to communicate with users in that way as well. So let's suppose we've held this meeting, it was a great success, so we're done with it and we can just close this meeting right here. And let me show you a few more things that we can do. So if, let's say, we had a scheduled meeting, then the meeting, as I mentioned, would not just pop up, but once it's time for us to start the meeting, we can go back to this interface and hit start meeting, which would have the same effect as when it just popped up before. At this place also we can invite more members to the meeting. And of course, if there was a survey, we have a link to fill out a survey. If we in fact recorded a meeting, we would have one additional item right here that would be called recordings, and when we click on it we could watch that meeting in its entirety. And that's online meetings.